Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing another Hot Wheels unboxing video. The last review featured Fractal Panda, Jeff Fennick, and Franco Colapinto here. But now, we've got a package from LBC, and it's gonna be something old, perhaps. And España, to be honest. Whoa. It's right over here, guys. I almost showed. Oh my goodness. Yan ang gagawin ko. Ngayon, after 48 hours, kung nakita niya, ooh, jeez. This model right here is a future NASCAR stock car in the form of McDonald's. This is what McDonald's have predicted for 2000. This is what they have predicted for NASCAR in the future, but I guess their predictions were wrong anyway, because this is not what they look like in the future anyway, as of this year. This car rolls really smooth, and is actually one of the third car from that collection. Hold on, let me just get the others. You resorted to ordering the police. We have this guy right here. If you've seen my FIA N1 World Championship videos, you will know that this guy here, he appears in like 3 of those videos. One from the trailer and one and the other 2 are the episodes itself. And this guy took me a really long time to get, starting like December last year. This guy here is the future championship car, or I dubbed as the Reynard C99. This car was driven by Scott Pruitt, but in my FIA N1 World Championship Series, it is driven by none other than the Chinese Formula 1 driver Zhou Guanyu, who I've heard is set to be replaced by Gabriel Bortoleto next year. So yeah, really unfortunate, but that's just how F1 really is. And this model right here is the futuristic version. There's actually 2 of these guys here. One was driven by Kyle Petty, which is the blue one with the Hot Wheels, and this one right here is driven by Bill Elliott, but in this case, in this version, it will be driven by Carlos Sainz Jr., a 4-time Formula 1 race winner. I have a modern version, I have the like vintage version here, also driven by Bill Elliott, but this one here, I sort of customized it when I was younger, and this one here is driven by Quentin Wilson, who will race alongside these guys in the FIA N1 World Championship. So yeah, I got 4 McDonald's cars here, these 4 here, these 3 are in the same collection, this one is in a separate collection. So yeah, hold on, speaking of a green car, let me show you Sol Sebastian Surge. Yes, I did show him in the other review, but I did make changes to his headlights here. In the last review, they were black, and now they're completely white with yellow. And now, I also did put the taillights on there. I still haven't customized the other one, but anyway. Oh, jeez. Anyway, that Kane Marcos car will be customized around soon, okay? Just, you gotta wait for that, okay? Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will be putting headlights onto this car here with the same thing like this guy here, same thing like they did to Sol, and I'll also be putting taillights here around this part here, and also patch some of the Zamac here, the exposed Zamac. I've run out of the words to say now, other than meet the driver stuff. Oh, and I forgot to mention, these 2 cars here, Sol Sebastian Surge and Carlos Sainz Jr., they were shipped to me by the same seller here, But this guy here was really, but I got this guy earlier, before Carlos Sainz. Hold on, let me show you more of my McDonald's collection. And here she is. I'm showing off more of my McDonald's Hot Wheels collection here. This car here is called the Street Raptor, and the driver name, let me give you a hint. Who is the wolf in the second movie of Sing? Can you guess who she is? Okay, they think I just gave it away here a little bit, but let's put her right there. And I have other cars to show you. Hold on. We got Mr. Tim or Timothy Hartwell here. He is the legend, one of the N1 Legends characters here. This car here is called the Flashfire from the Stunt Strikers. I forgot the name, but yes, this is also from McDonald's, the Stunt Striker. Let me just put him right here. There's more. And this guy right here is his son, Ed Hartwell. This car here is called the Lightning Speed from another separate McDonald's collection. It's years. This one was released much before this guy here. And yes, he will also compete in that 3D Bot Maker series aside Carlos Sainz, Franco Colapinto, and Fractal Panda. And Kane Marcos as well. I put Ed Hartwell all the way at the back here because we're running out of room. And now we have this very grouchy guy here called Carlos Tekkanen. Yes, I named him after myself. So, the sad thing about this guy is that he ended his own life during a race. I'm sorry, but that's how his life ends, taking his own life. And yes, he does have a daughter named after a certain Peruvian rodent from Thea Stilton. And yes, she does that a lot. I mean a lot. So let's just say her personality is the complete opposite to this guy here. So, and yes, he is another legend like this guy. I'm sorry guys, I'm just leaking everything for the N1 Legends thing. The first time I leaked the title in the previous review with Franco Colapinto and the others. This guy right here, this is Helmut Yusuf. Yes, from the Cruise Factory. I've shown him off in one of my videos here called the Down in the Cruise Workshop. Let me just put a clip right here. You can see it right there. You can see, you already know what he looks like outside of his car. So anyway, all I changed in here is to patch the black here with black markers. And I did put headlights. I mean, this is the taillight and this is the headlight, etc, etc. And yes, he too is a legend. We also got this Street Shocker right here. I also did put the headlights and taillights on this guy here. He will not be competing in the one with Franco Colapinto, but this guy right here will compete in the WEC-based series, like I mentioned from the Franco Colapinto review video. Some say he's a legend, some say he isn't, but we'll never know. Or I forgot to mention, his name is Adrian DeLewis. I just got this online. It's a stickerless version and a younger version of Mr. Ricardo Montri here. This guy at the time was just 19 years old, so it's taking place at the time Franco Colapinto is competing against Kane Marcos for the second time. And then we got Daddy G. No, not that British guy here. But this guy here is indeed Daddy G. He's so small compared to the others. Let's just compare him to... Yeah, I don't think he's that small anyway. And yes, these two are in the same collection. He's gonna compete in that Franco Colapinto where he's racing. And then here's Christoph Ludenborg. You've already seen him in the Meet the Drivers thing. This is the first in the Meet the Drivers thing. And yes, I did put headlights here, taillights and stuff. He didn't have them in the Meet the Drivers thing, so that was just a minor change I added to him. Oh, I forgot his rusty wheels. But this car is the lead sled. I don't don't know if I pronounced it correctly. And then we got Kane Marcos here. He's still inside this bag here because we're not opening him until he's getting ready to be customized. Let's just put him beside Saul. We also got Liam here. He's customized too from that 2012 McDonald's car. So Ricardo Montre, young Ricardo Montre, same model but different collection. And he will be competing in the Grand Endurance thing. Even though he's a Formula car, which he's not allowed to compete in, he's the only one that competed in the other sports. And the last two here. This one is from last year. It's a pink car. I have something in mind. And then we have a wrecked Zhou Guan Yu here. Same model but bad condition. So that is all for my Hot Wheels review or showcase of collection for the McDo. And the next thing is the Meet the Drivers review for this guy. It's Carlos Sainz Jr. I'll see you guys in the next one. Smooth operator! That's right, Carlos Sainz is in the house! William. Yes, Daniel? You just sang Smooth Operator. You could get copyright strike for that. But whatever, Smooth Operator is a great song and it fits Carlos Sainz really well. William, you can get a copyright strike. Anyway, Carlos Sainz has won a Formula 1 Grand Prix, his first and only win in the 2022 British Grand Prix. And now, Carlos Sainz is gonna race here in his modified 1997 Hyundai Tiburon. Whoa, did you see the roof of the car? Whoa, I just saw it, Daniel. It looks really cool. It looks almost like a rainbow glittery of some sort. It does look cool indeed, William. The name Tiburon is actually Spanish for shark, which makes sense why Carlos Sainz is driving in that car. He is Spanish, and the name is Tiburon, which is Spanish for shark. As anyways, I am William Cleaner, and I'm Daniel Lebron, and we'll see you on the track.